Okay, so part two, since I found a little bit more. If you're just catching up, that little point right there, Rhine River, Germany. Dr. Jackson Crawford, Saga of the Volsungs. Chapter 28. Okay, one day when the women went to the Rhine to bathe, Brynhild further upstream from Gudrun. Chapter 30, he dies, 2 chapters later. So I don't guess he would have gone far as a king, given 2 chapters, you know. So Sigurd should be somewhere in the Rhine. I got True Ancestry telling me this. Zoom in on this map right here. And you can see right on the corner, that would be the Rhine right there. This match says young Merovingian noble, 605 AD. In Lord of the Rings, Sigurd is supposed to be Aragorn, going off of Norse myth, and Gandalf being Odin and everything else. Everyone thinks it's a joke, and I'm not too sure about that now, because he said he found a book, and that he was just the translator. I overlaid a Lord of the Rings map on top of a real one. The maps are so coincidental, it's ridiculous, but you see this right there, and then it goes to the sea, and then it has a branch off, Okay, going down to the sea and everything. And everything matches if you try and do this. So it's tough to tell, but Bree is right there, right close to the Shire, where he was first seen as Strider. Now, the Rhine River I brought up, and Nuremberg is supposed to be the Shire, because as seen right there. Okay. Tried to overlay DNA map with a Google map with the Rhine River. Okay, so Stuttgart, and he'd be somewhere near Augsburg or Munich. So where I've got my DNA at, Stuttgart, Munich, it's in the Blue Mountains area, right near Bree, in the Shire. Huh. Yes, I know Wikipedia, but it does have the information on there, just what I need. Consort, the wife, Brunhilde of Austria. Sigbert I's bust on his coin. Okay, Sigbert. Okay, so you have the whole Norse family tree here on Saga of the Volsungs, you know. Okay, so we got Sigurd and Brynhild. It goes all the way Odin. Sigbert. And then consort Brunhilde. Okay, born, died, 575. DNA says 605. Okay, so we got all this stuff. You can pause to read if you want. Sigurdur, and it goes into all the etymology. Siegfried, Siegfried. Okay, portrayed as a result of quarrel between his wife, Gudrun, and another woman, Brunhild. Brynhild in Saga of the Volsungs. Okay, so etymology, you can actually pause to read. According to the normal phonetic principles, the Germanic name would have become a Romance language, Siegfried, a form which could also represent a Romance language, Siegfried. Pause to read. Okay, unlike many figures of Germanic heroic tradition, Sigurd cannot be easily identified with historical figure. The most popular theory is that Sigurd has origins in one or several figures of the Merovingian dynasty of the Franks. Young Merovingian noble. No, that's confirmed. That's matching Lord of the Rings, my DNA, and the history, the etymology. What do you want? Merovingians had several kings whose name began with the element Sigi, in particular the murder of Sigbert, who was married to Brunhilde. Murder of Sigurd. Saga of the Bulls. You can pause to read. Okay, Helprick. Saga of the Volsungs. Helprick. If you didn't get a chance to read the whole thing. Got this right here, also been suggested. Sigurd, purely mythological without historical origin. 19th century scholars frequently derived Sigurd story from myths about Germanic deities. Odin, Balder, Freyr, the Norse family I just said in Saga of the Volsungs, no longer generally accepted. He argues that Sigurd's slaying of the dragon ultimately has no Indo-European origins, and that story later became attached to the story of Merovingian. Okay, but what if it's one and the same thing? If you want the link to the document or article, whatever it is, I'll leave it in a comment. So I got Sigurd right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 generations back goes to Odin. Odin was his great-great-great-grandfather. And I know that seems a little bit of ways, but I was actually alive to see my great-grandfather. So that makes you think a little. I guess that goes into a little bit of family history as well. So maybe I'll share it. He was a pilot and he died in a plane crash. You can see all the info right there. And you can pause to read right there. And Dixon, he was taking me above Walmart in the plane, and he done this and flew upside down. I had to hold myself down like, ah! So, did I prove a person from Norse myth? DNA. The Lord of the Rings map, based on Norse myth and everything else, and Tolkien said he found the book that just translated it, which is kind of weird that it matches. The fact that Saga of the Volsungs said they were by the Rhine River before Sigurd died. The theory about the young Merovingian noble. That matches Sigurd I of the Merovingian dynasty, along with the matching assassination and his wife. And it's actually pretty dang close to the archaeology.